try and get into it tonight, all right? People are relying on you.
Oh,
you know what's funny is I was thinking about this today, actually. The first time that
You must have seen the movie.
Because it made me think.
That's right.
I left the movie a-thinking. I met you, first time I met you, I don't know if you remember this, it was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I happened to be friends with your manager, Jimmy Miller, and we're pals, and he was in town, and he said, and I was having a birthday party at my apartment.
Right.
And I had all the people from the show, and my mom's visiting, and Jimmy Miller says, can I come by?
Big call.
Yeah, and he said, I want to come by, stop by your party, I'm in town. And you were with them.
Yeah.
You guys were hanging out, so you came along.
Yeah, it was great.
Which was like really fun, because celebrities do not hang out at my pad.
Really?
No.
Wow.
It's a death zone. And but you come along, so everyone's excited that you're there. My mom is at this party.
Right.
And at one point in the party, honest to God, true story, I look over, and my mom is talking to Jim Carrey. You know, which is like this nightmare that you would have, you know? My mom, she's a really nice woman. I love her to death. But you know what I mean? You're just sort of thinking, what is my mom saying? Because I don't even know you, and my mom's talking to you. And then she breaks apart, and she comes over, and she's smiling. And I said, so, Mom, what were you talking to that guy about? And she said, true story, she said, well, he's an actor. And he's a comedian. And I just told him, I said, it wasn't easy when my boy started out. Stick with it. And so, true story. I swear to God, this is true. So, and please, I love my mom to death. She's great. But she just, you know, she stopped watching, like, in participating in pop culture in the late 60s. She just dropped out. So she said, I told him to stick with it. And I said, Mom, when you go to work on Monday, because it was like a Saturday night, go to work on Monday. And I want you to tell everybody that you told Jim Carrey to stick with it. And she said, you stop it. You tell me who he is. And I said, nope, not going to do that. She said, no, you tell me. And I said, no, you call me on Monday. So she gets in at work at 9. At 9:03 in the morning, my phone rings. And my mom is, and in the background, I can hear all these people laughing. Well, I just didn't know. It was just this great moment.
Oh, she was awesome, though.
Yeah.
She was awesome. She actually offered to introduce me to some mob guys or something.
My mom's mobbed up.
Yeah.
There's an Irish
Is that
mob.
how you got in?
That's how I got in.
Oh, okay, because that was the advice. Then I blacked out. And she slipped me a roofie or something.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Mom. What am I doing?
You know.
Sainted woman.
It's the perks of the business.
Yeah, there you go.
My son's in the business. Come with me.
We were talking before the show, and I didn't know what you meant, but you mentioned casually that you said, you know, I've actually got a lot in common with Andy.
Sure.
And then we didn't get a chance to talk about it because we had to get the show going, and I thought, what are you talking about? What?
Well, I mean, you know, I spent a lot of time in my room growing up, you know, making shows, performing to the wall, you know, a lot of that stuff. Everybody's playing. I'm in there, you know, doing impressions of people. And, you know, and even, you know, the period that Andy went through during the 60s and stuff where he was wanting to be a beat poet, actually.
Which you don't talk about a lot, Andy. You were a poet for a while.
I don't talk about it.
I meant Andy Kaufman, but...
Oh, I thought you meant Andy Richter.
No, I'd love to have something in common with him, but no, I was talking about Andy. Andy Kaufman.
Right.
Because Andy was...
Man on the Moon's about Andy Richter, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought, because I didn't get, like, I was like, I didn't know Andy did all this stuff.
It was uncanny, though, my portrayal.
No, go ahead, I'm sorry. My job is to derail.
That's all I'm
which
here
most
for.
hosts don't know.
Yeah, okay.
But
no,
really...
So I just basically, you know, I got into his whole, you know, the research of Andy's life and everything, and one of the things was that he used to go downtown and do these, you know, the poems down in the coffee houses and stuff. And that's so much like me. I used to do that all the time. I just never know where inspiration is going to come from. It's, you know, I wrote a poem today. And
where did you...
I actually, it was the weirdest thing, because it comes out of nowhere. You never know where it's going to come from. And I got my cleaning back at the hotel, the dry cleaning, and this just came to mind. We are sorry, but we have found that the stains on this garment cannot be removed without possible injury to the color or fabric.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was really great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, very cool.
Thank you.
So you, this movie, Man on the Moon.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
We have a clip here from the film.
Do you really?
Yeah, we actually have a real clip. It's the first time we actually have something real to show that represents the film. But
It's just been BS since I came out here.
it's pretty much, you think about it, not one real piece of...
No one will know me after this.
There's not been one valuable piece of broadcasting going on here.
No.
Is there anything we need to know about this clip to understand it? You know, set it up.
I believe that this clip is about the David Letterman show. Mm-hmm. Is that okay?
You know what's so weird is that who was on the show the other day and assumed that talking about other talk shows was a bad thing?
I don't remember.
Someone mentioned, oh, it was...
You're asking the wrong
Thanks,
guy.
buddy, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I forgot you
all
have a
blur.
magazine out during the interviews, yeah.
2 seconds from now, it's going to be Jim who? No disrespect.
Maybe we
it's
do
my
have more in
fault.
common than you think.
See?
No, with Susan Sarandon, we had her on the show, and she mentioned Rosie, and then she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I know I'm not supposed to mention other talk shows."
Yeah.
Now, what are you talking about?
Well, we imagine you in a giant Jell-O vat just wrestling, you know? All of you. All of you at the
Well,
same
that's
time.
happened. That's a very sensual experience.
That's nice.
No, the Letterman show was done in this actual studio, the one that Andy Kaufman
this is
performed
very
here.
cool. This is very cool. And you know, Dave did the show for us. He did a spot in the movie, and he was great. He was totally himself. And and basically what happened during that show was that I really got slapped by Jerry Lawler because there was some stuff going on. You know, I don't know if you heard about anything, but you know, the line between reality and fantasy was blurred occasionally. And I think that morning, I talk in the third person because I'm insane. But that morning, Andy decided it was a good idea to throw eggs at Jerry Lawler from the 5th floor of the Ed Sullivan Theater. Well, this clip is kind of, well, the sound you hear when his hand is hitting my face is actually real. And
let's see this. Your brain damage in this one. Okay, let's take a look at this clip from Man on the Moon.
I'll tell you something else. My father said I could have sued you, I could have hired a lawyer and sued you for everything that you've got, but I didn't because I'm not that kind of guy.
What kind of guy are you?
Hey, what? I think maybe I'll get a lawyer up here.
Listen, if you were a man, you'd apologize to me right now. But you're just poor white trash, and so I guess you know that's too lofty a concept, you know, for you. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do?
That's a nice sound.
What a good sound.
Come on, let's do it again.
Come on. Hit me.
All right, well,
I bounce right back.
oh, goodness.
I got sand in my feet.
Oh, let's call your friends. Man on the Moon opens Wednesday, and check that out.
Think about it.
Think about it, man. Jim, so great to have you on the show,
Great to
finally.
be
Thank you
here.
for being here. Everybody, Tony Bennett is coming up. We'll be right back.